I'll bring you up to date on the setup. The forces, the infantry will be moving along the tree line into the trench. The barrage is over with. The fighting vehicles will move up to this green line, green tan line, and maintain their position there, giving covering fire. The other infantry units will assault the canal areas and move into those canal areas and use them as cover. So that's our mode. These units over here on the, what is the direction? Southeast will continue to hold in that location and hopefully kill off anything that comes in from there. All right. All right, we're firing over here. Both our units are now firing. There's an infantry unit and a armored vehicle. Okay. Well, we've moved up on the trench. There is no enemy opposition here. So we're in good shape that way. Kind of feel like we may have... you have to be cautious. We've got enough time. We've got an hour and 46 minutes left of this, so I think we're in good shape. Alright, we have reinforcements have arrived. And they seem to be... What are these characters? These are YPRs, 765 PRIs, ERAs, of course. Whatever the hell that is. We're ready to move forward again. We're all lined up. Troops are moving in. Troops are moving forward. These guys will set up over here to the left a little bit on the side of the ford and cover for the other squad as it moves into position. Yep, yeah, we're taking fire now. That's probably troops coming out of a burning BMP. Well, it just blew up. I wonder if that was what it was. Those guys were probably the crew. Let's take a look at what was firing over here. Whoa! Would give him something to think about. Let's see where that puppy was coming from. That was probably that vehicle blowing up. Okay. So the question is, preserve it. Okay. Alright, we're going to reset. And I'll be back. Okay, here's the overview. The troops are assaulting the canal, although there's no one there, so this unit here will take this structure here. They're going into there. The other units are crossing over the canal where they can, and will take up defensive positions there and wait for a response, at least initially from the enemy. This group here is going down to the canal, making sure this is clear, we can follow it up with our forward observer. Our reinforcement tanks or armored fighting vehicles are moving into position. They'll be dropping infantry strategically in front of them to reduce potential for casualties and to provide additional cover fire. We'll probably, since we have enough vehicles now, we'll probably start moving forward in this direction to the west and see if we can cause some damage to the enemy in this regard. By the way, this unit has good eyes on a lot of people over here. They had the smoke, the BMPs that had been attacked over here in the upper left had thrown smoke out after they had been fired upon. Yep. So far there's no enemy here. Good news. I really expected them to take fire, but it doesn't look like the enemy is that into it. Okay. Not much there to report. Okay, so as you can see, our infantry units are on the right side, are moving into, or will be moving into place, and our APC, or the fighting vehicles over here, will move into slots and disgorge infantry or dismount infantry and take up defensive positions until we're ready to move again. We're going to assault these two structures on that we're looking at now in the center of the screen. Tanks are moving in. Give cover. Here we go. We're taking fire now. Alright, we've lost one of our tanks, our fighting vehicles. Looks like at least one of the men got out. We're using light machine gun fire to try to suppress the enemy here. We're going to go ahead and move ahead with the wow. Alright, we're going to play this back. See if we can identify exactly where the fire is coming from. So we've deployed our infantry on this side, and our vehicles are set up. We have lost units, or at least we have lost a unit, I guess. You know how they say Saturday night quarterbacking is always more fun. I think in this case, I should have hit this area along the drainage canal or the canal with a barrage, as I did. So that would have been fine. But then I should have followed up with a smoke screen through here, through this location right here. And this would have allowed my infantry to, one, assault the trench without enemy fire coming from these buildings, which I had to assume there were people there, and they are. And then, if there weren't anybody in here, then they could have then immediately taken position up into this area here under cover of these areas. Now, I'm not sure exactly how much cover that would have given them, but certainly more than what they got right now. Well, maybe. So, I think that might have been a better plan in retrospect, but such as it is. I'm also bringing up, moving some of these armored vehicles further up to help on the light assault of these buildings here. So that's where we stand right now. Here we are. Get nasty here. Oh, one man down. Whoa. I don't think I wanted to blow up their water for purification plant. Who fired? I wonder who did that. Bummer. We're going to find out who fired soon enough. The feeling is this tank on the right here. Could have been a grenade launcher, I suppose. Although that seemed like a big explosion. See, they've got 3 guys in there, at least. It's kind of hard to tell where that came from. I wonder if it was those troops. Yeah, we're in trouble here because the only way into this building is through this door here. And that's obviously well covered. They got 3 guys at least in here. It almost might be easier to assault this building. They got this guy dead in here, so we know that now. Obviously, we took casualties. Some casualties over here. Ooh. Wow, there was something definitely. I think that was an art, or I don't think that was a. That was a javelin, and that was coming from this cat, or whatever this thing is. Tank, you know. Bummer. Here we go.
أنا بشوف سلاح العدو.
Wow. Bummer. We lost that guy and that. We only got 1 guy left in here.
أنا بشوف سلاح العدو. أنا بشوف العدو.
The guy must be shooting into a ditch or something. That's what's going on, or unless there's somebody in there. I wonder if this guy took a hit here. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Wow. We gotta move the troops up. We need more covering fire on that kind of stuff. This is oh, well, wait a minute. This shows a guy here. Where is this guy? Is he on the 2nd floor? Oh no, he's inside the building. They must have walked right over him. Okay, that did not work out well. Okay, here we are, and we're about to begin our next turn. I'm bringing in an armored unit to squash opposition in the small structure here, where we have one enemy soldier, plus we have one of our guys in this room, and then we have an. Apparently, they walked right by the enemy soldiers in the confusion, so that was bizarre. But so be it. Let's see. I'm going to put him on light shooting. So go that way. I have put more troops. I had put my armored units up ahead, but lost one to anti-tank guided missile, and so I'm going to try to prevent that by bringing up my ground troops to advance in front of the armored vehicles until we've cleared the way. So that's where we stand right now. Here's a tank going in. Don't run over your own troops, boys. Not healthy. Oh, not good. He got hit.
Whoa, you snel!
Looks like those guys are all gone. Did not see where that shot came from. Let's see if we can find out. Yeah, I still didn't see where that came from. Yeah, there he is. He's in the back of the building. Wow. Let's see what happened on the other side. It'll probably take a little bit of time before the infantry can get up to where it should be at. Whoa, somebody. I wonder if he's still hammering that position over there. Those guys are moving forward. And that was where that tank got nailed. These guys are still moving forward. Okay. Alright, we'll be back in a minute.